What's up guys, Static here, and welcome to the next episode of Spawn Point. I know it's been a while since we've done an episode, but that's been for various reasons, including my uni exams, and the fact that Enderman had the ability to destroy my mob system here, which I didn't particularly feel like rebuilding the thing, so I thought I'd wait until they weren't able to pick up stone again, which I was quite confident would happen. Now, we might have to ditch this world eventually anyway, because there's a lot of weird glitches going on, like the lighting glitches and stuff you can see here. And since we've got creative mode now, it might be a good idea to make a new testing facility anyway, and just update it, make it a little bit better looking. Anyway, on to today's episode. Now, in the comments of the last episode, there was one clear winner for what we were going to test next, and that's cake. Now, before I get started with the test, guys, I'd like to address something really quickly. I've been seeing a lot of comments being left, a lot of offensive comments. People sort of asking who on earth would have suggested to test jack-o'-lanterns, glowstone, and torches, since hostile mobs need a light level below 7 to spawn. However, keep in mind, guys, that slimes do indeed count as a hostile mob. They do attack you without being provoked. However, they don't need a light level below 7 to spawn, which means that it's quite likely that they can spawn on top of glowstone, jack-o'-lanterns, and torches. And this would also be very valuable information for anyone wanting to make a slime farm. So keep in mind, guys, it's not a stupid thing that these are on the wall. There is a reason for them being tested. I would not put something up on this wall if I didn't think there was a legitimate reason to test it. Alright, so now with all of that taken care of, let's get the testing underway. Now, of course, now that F3 no longer shows the number tags above mobs' heads, I'm going to need to rely on you guys being able to see the mobs. And I'd also like to remind people, before I start getting 100 comments about this, I'm well aware to be honest, that you need to be 24 blocks away from mobs for them to spawn. Keep in mind, guys, my spawning room here is well above the 24 block limit. And so, although these pads in front of me here won't spawn mobs, the pads up the back are able to spawn mobs, as you'll be able to tell in previous tests where we've proven that certain items can spawn mobs on top of them. Now, yes, I'm aware that there is quite a bit of light coming through the mob evader, guys, but again, as you'll see in previous tests, I've had the same thing happen, light coming through the mob evader. It hasn't affected spawning rates much. Mobs are still able to spawn in the system quite frequently, I might add. I just think it makes it look kind of cool, so I've left that in. And as you can see, guys, mobs are not spawning on top of the cakes, so cakes have been disproven as a spawnable surface. Now, also guys, before I get a bunch of comments asking whether I've done this 100% legit, I had collected like 90% of the ingredients to do this 100% legit. However, just before I was able to, Notch added creative mode, and so now I'm basically, the way I see it, I'm able to use creative mode to legitimately, more or less legitimately do this, and I think this is probably going to work out best for all of us, because even though I don't have uni at the moment, my time is still in high demand, and I don't really have time to be doing something like this completely legit, completely from scratch. So yeah, if I can use creative mode to save myself a bit of time, chances are I'm going to. For certain tests, I might do it legit, because it does add a bit of a sense of accomplishment, but for this one, there was no way in hell I was going to do this legit. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. I have used creative mode to set up this test. However, I haven't used InvEdit or World Edit or anything like that. So even though it's been done rather quickly, it did still take quite a bit of effort. Anyway, guys, with that, we are now able to place cakes into our non-spawnable box with single stone slabs, or single half slabs, I should say, and redstone repeaters. If there's a specific block you'd like to see tested up on the wall, please leave me a comment down below and I'll be happy to consider it, depending on how many people seem to be interested. Now keep in mind, guys, there have been a lot of suggestions for other items to test that I haven't had a chance to put up on the wall yet. When I create our new testing facility, I'll redo the wall completely and put up every single item that we need to test. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.